Welcome to the Inquiring Cat. Musk, according to my dictionary, is the scent of a deer that's used in the creation of perfume. But I don't think that Elon Musk is coming up smelling of roses at the moment. In fact, I smell a bit of a dirty rat. Yesterday on Laura Kuenssberg's politics programme on the BBC, Nigel Farage was challenged about Musk's unpleasant comments about Jess Phillips and the Prime Minister. And Farage had to tread a fine line between distancing himself from them and not distancing himself from Musk, who allegedly could be putting a significant amount of money behind the reform campaign. And then later on in the day, amazingly, to Farage and lots of other people, Musk turned on Farage and said that he wasn't fit to lead reform into the next election. This is a very curious development for several reasons. First of all, Farage coming back in to lead the Reform Party, and I'm not a Reform voter, but it made a transformational difference to their results at the election because they got 5 seats, and in fact, in terms of number of votes, if we had proportional representation, they'd have done very significantly better. Musk making comments about Tommy Robinson should be released from prison indicates that he's only looking at certain issues like free speech and not looking at the track record of the man and the full background as to why he ended up in prison, to me. I think that to suggest that Nigel Farage is not suitable to lead reform into the future is for the birds, and this inquiring cat may be chasing that little Twitter bird a bit this morning. But who else is there to lead reform? Richard Tice, who held the fort while Farage was elevated to the whatever it was, chairman or leader in emeritus of the organisation, did a competent job, I suppose, in holding the party together, but he's not a communicator on the scale that Farage is. Farage has that Boris ability to connect with the common man, as it were, on the Clapham omnibus. And I think that the thought that anybody else is in reform at the moment that could come forward is frankly ridiculous. In fact, if you were to remove Farage, I think that the party would probably pretty much implode. So where do reform go from here? That's a very interesting question. I suspect they will try to brush this under the carpet and move forward with Farage as their leader, no matter what Musk says. Whether Musk will double down and say more, we have to wait and see. And whether or not he actually gives any money to the party now seems unlikely. What is Musk's agenda? Well, he's the Rupert Murdoch of our age. Rupert Murdoch, who has passports of several countries in order to expand his media empire, has had his finger in politics for many years. I don't in principle object to a foreigner commenting on our politics. After all, we've commented on other people's politics, other countries' politics for years. Most recently and most sensationally, perhaps David Lammy and Peter Mandelson may now regret what they said about Trump leading up to the American election. But none of that changes the fact that we have here a megalomaniac media mogul who is using the modern platform of social media to comment liberally on our politics here, and maybe is not as fully informed about every subject he comments on that he thinks he is. Where will this lead us? I don't know, but it's potentially part of the malign influence of social media that we're seeing this happening now. We'll be watching it and see what happens next. Anyway, if you're interested in my little thoughts on these matters, please remember to subscribe, do comment because I love the debate, and tick a like, and that will help us get our subscribers up, which would be terrific. Thanks so much and have a great day.